When you're like, putting together playlists and like mixing and everything, what's like that whole process like?
Okay, so what I normally do is like I put together, like a bunch of new shit that I've been listening to. I make sure to do that first. A lot of DJs put their crates by genre. I do mine by events. So I'll name a crate like, okay, if I'm doing for instance, when I did the NSFW gig, I put like it was only supposed to be 20 minutes. So I put like what are my favorite like songs right now? And then like what are some songs that I think that will like complement these songs that I like already have. But I normally start off like I actually download so much music before a gig. Like I try to give myself a goal of downloading like 50 to like 100 songs each time I have a gig. So that way I just kind of have something new and I'm not playing something that I played before. Um, and then it also just depends like on the gig. So like, I did a go-go set on H Street last week and I love go-go music, but I know how it could be extremely overwhelming if you do it for just 2 hours. But funk is so complimentary with go-go. So instead of me just doing all go-go, I did like go-go and funk music because I DJ at the Funk Parade. And I DJ a 4 hour set, just funk music. But I have that now, just in my Serato. So, really just like I wouldn't say like go back to like reading the room, but just kind of understanding like if you kind of know what you'll cultivate like around the space that you're about to be in. So that's normally how I'll do it. I just put new shit and then I'll build around the new stuff.
So have you always gone by DJ Bri Mafia, or is it?
So in college at A&T, I hung out with like six other girls. We did everything together. We went everywhere, seven deep. And my homeboy James Brown, he's from Miami, and he's like, "You guys are like the mafia. Like, you guys roll around everywhere, just like deep as fuck." So then, from there, I just branched off the mafia with Bri Mafia, and then I also got my name OG Bri from A&T because like I went to school with fucking lip piercing, tattoos, like all that shit. I was already drinking, smoking, like I don't know. I just felt like I had done some shit that niggas wasn't doing already when I got to school. So they were just like, "You the OG Breed, you the OG." So OG Breed, I branched it off to because I didn't want my DJ name to be OG Breed, so I just made it DJ Breed Mafia. But that is literally an extension of like my friend group, who I'm still friends with like to this day.
So how would you say, or how would you describe your sound as a DJ, and like, how do you separate?
It's definitely trap. It's trap, underground, nothing that you hear on the radio. I literally don't play. You're not hearing fucking Folded by Kalani or fucking Mariah the Scientist or Chris Brown in my sets. Like, I love it. Like, I love R&B music, but like anything that I hear on the radio, I feel like I shouldn't play because you're already hearing that. So I try to keep it as current as possible, as local as possible. Definitely playing my Kilo Letitias and Rico Nasties and El Custo and, like all the local stuff. But yeah, like trap, underground, new.
But like people like refer to you as the underground trap DJ. Like, so like, how does it feel, kind of like representing that type of lane in the DC music scene?
I'm so, 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 so grateful because it's literally like made me like open up for like my favorites. So like been able to DJ for Currency, Larry June, Dom Kennedy, Casey Veggies, Project Pat, like all the people that like I, admired in the blog era. So I love that I've made that name for myself, that I'm the go-to person when it comes to like that type of music and understanding that like I have a sound that's complementary to that crowd. Cause like I know when I DJ for those shows, those crowds are just like, oh my God, I haven't heard this like, in so long. Like, if you are a true lover of those artists, you know what everybody else is listening to. So I'm super, super grateful and I'm sticking to it because it helps me stand out. Cause it's like, if you want a DJ, like, what's a DJ we can get that can play 2000s and Afro beats? So many. But then it's like, nah, who's a DJ where you can get down, play fucking ratchet, trap, underground shit? DJ Bri Mafia.
And you've shown a lot of love to Paco Panama, and
Hmm.
how like have you ever like gotten to like kind of like link up with him?
Yeah, so I'm like his unofficial show DJ. So most of his shows, I've DJ'd for. Literally got put onto him when I was in LA by a homie that's from DC. And then like I just started like tagging him in a bunch of posts where I just was playing his music, and I was like, bro, you hard. And then his team invited me to his documentary like showing. It was like a little premiere, but I think I had the DJ. And then the next day they hit me up and they were like, oh, Paco hit me up. He was like, I need you to DJ my listening party. We've been locked in ever since. I literally DM'd him literally like 2 weeks ago, and I'm like, we gotta do another show soon. He's like, hell yeah. So um literally one of my faves, for real. That's the homie.
How did your collaboration on or Trap One Day come together? Like, how did you get
Oh,
a part of that?
it's actually so crazy. So like, I put a post when I was in Atlanta, and I was like, tape posted on me, RXK Nephew would be hard. He happened to be working with two of my homies that are from Delaware, and they were like, Bri, we want you on the album. Like, we need you. So they sent me like a little like list of phrases to say, and then I sent them back, and then put on my like own little touch and spin on them. But we try to do like an old school like DJ drama type mixtape thing. But yeah, like I also just feel like organically just showing love to like my faves to kind of just put me in that position for real. So that's how that came about.
How did you become the official DJ for Cypher Clique?
Oh, so yeah, they're from where I live in Delaware, and like I said, I used to do background vocals for them. And then when I started DJing, they asked me, they're like, "Oh, were you trying to DJ for us?" So like, I DJ for a lot of artists, but like they're the only group that I actually like claim, just because it keeps me centered back at home. It's like my way to show homage to Delaware by working with them. So we've been locked in ever since I started DJing. So I've been their DJ for like it's been like 10 years.
How did your relationship with DJ Trilla Kay come about?
Oh, so her and we had a show together at Velvet Lounge, RP Velvet. She was hosting and I was DJing, but my name wasn't on the flyer. They literally asked me to DJ like last minute. And so I didn't meet her that night, but I know that we had did that show together. But one of the photographers from that show I followed because he took some pictures of me, and he had put up a post saying like, "Hey y'all, like Trilla K started DJing, hit her up for gigs and stuff." And I know like when I first started DJing, women are just not the most receptive. Like there are a couple of female DJs that I hit up during my career that just kind of didn't really fuck with me for real. And I DM'd her and I was just like, "Hey, like I see you started DJing. If you want to link up and practice, I'll teach you everything I know." I've been DJing. At that time, I was DJing 4 years. So I was like, I'll teach you everything I know, and then we literally linked up maybe like that week, and we're just locked in like ever since.
And you always rep, for the DMV. Like, what does that like movement mean to you?
So I feel like it took to the pandemic is what made me realize such a disservice to like the local artists in the DMV, and just how like radio is only showing love to like certain artists. So I was like, man, I have so much time, to kind of like invest in music, really listen to more artists from the area. And I just was like, this is for the DMV. Like, this is for y'all, like highlighting y'all, making these mixes, throwing these shows for you guys. And it's also, like I said, like, the most important thing is like making sure that I'm giving that support and love back because I'm not from here. So I feel like, when you're not from an area, the best thing you could do is invest in community. So yeah, I started for the DMV literally is like, damn, like we have nothing but time. And this helps me like, invest in y'all. I haven't done anything before the DMV since last year, just because like I moved to Atlanta and I just had so much going on. But when I come back before the DMV, this shit's gonna be fucking major because it's for sure not over.